Before we get started in today's video, the Throtl Voltage Collection is now live on throtlVIP.com. We've got a ton of new stuff on the site. Check out this new hoodie. This is one of my favorite hoodies we've ever done, the black tie-dye. We've got a new flat brim with a patch, new jet tag here, Throtl part supply, and then we've got a crew neck here that's embroidered, looks really sharp. I love the color on this, big print on the back, super clean. And then last but not least, a new t-shirt, Throtl part supply with the front little pocket. So every dollar you spend on throtlVIP.com is gonna give you one entry to win our STI. Good luck and enjoy the rest of the video. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Throtl YouTube channel. My name is Quinn. Today we're gonna be working on our sweepstakes STI. We are doing the last modifications, the finishing touches for this car before the sweepstakes is over. We're gonna start off with an Optimum battery install. We have a set of Morimoto fog lights that we're gonna be putting on. This car actually doesn't have fog lights from the factory, so we're gonna have Will jump in there. He's got to wire a switch, he's got to wire pretty much everything for the fog light setup. And we also have our boys over at Opalite Optics coming through. Come on in.
What up, what up?
What are you guys gonna be doing to this thing today?
Gonna be putting stars in the cars, you know how it goes. So yeah, thanks for having us, man.
If you guys remember our Dream Build 2 BRZ, we had them come through and they did an incredible job on the Starry headliner. It looks awesome. So we're gonna let him cut loose, get the headliner out of this thing, we'll get it up on the rack and then start working on it. Let's get started. Let's do it.
The first step when we get in here is we have to take all the trim off. As soon as we take off ABC pillars, as well as the handles, visors, then we can recline the seat backs, get the headliner out, and start our prep on our table. But besides that, we'll keep you updated on the next step. Woo! She's out.
That was like 5 minutes.
I know, right? Look at that, no creases too. Shoo, professional.
Headliner is out. We're gonna let him get started on that, making it look nice. Will and I are gonna get this thing back up on the rack and start working on the fog lights. Car's up on the rack, we got the wheels off. Now the next step is gonna be to take the front bumper off. So I'm gonna get working on that. Will's working on the wheel wells right now. I'm gonna start up underneath and then we'll kind of meet in the middle, from the top, and get this bumper out.
We have our STI back from paint. Shout out to SOS for slamming that out. Now that we have a white bumper and we have it off the car, we're gonna go ahead and install some Morimoto fog lights. These are the 4-banger series. They come with the brackets, the wiring, the mounting hardware, and these are what is known from Morimoto as the wide pattern that they offer. They also have a narrow and a mix between the two. You can now shop Morimoto products on throtlVIP.com and get a set of these for yourself. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on this STI bumper and you guys get to watch the process and then go and order your own. Let's get to it. Well, on the driver's side, the fog light came with the Varies kit. One of these brackets is actually missing, so we only have 3 points mounting this fog light housing. I need this guy up here, so I have Quinn on task. He's going ahead and copying the exact same thing. He's gonna go cut and bend some metal for me.
That's what I need to make, and that's the piece I made. With the power of editing, I can do this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom, and my glasses are gone now, so.
So disassembly is done. We now have our brackets in place. I kind of did a quick little test fit and the thing already fits really nice against these brackets and these mounting points. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just start assembling the brackets around the housing and actually the aiming screws inside of that too. We'll just start putting stuff in. One thing you can notice about these two is basically the quality. The quality is much higher on these. You got metals, you have high quality plastics. A huge difference between LED and halogen is the brightness, first of all, and also the low consumption of energy. So you can use thinner wires and you can actually cram more LEDs that'll draw less power than one of your halogens. It's also a lot easier to, kind of decide and aim your LEDs to a very specific beam than it is to do with the scatter shrouding like this. So that being said, all the brackets are mounted. Let's go ahead and put these on the bumper, and then we have some wiring to do. Well, this one's all good to go. We have our Downstar hardware right here where it's beneficial. The flange washers are actually sandwiching the fiberglass with a wider surface. I like that, so I kept them right here. But nice Downstar hardware right here. We got to do the same thing on that end. Quinn did an awesome job fabricating up another mount for us. Now let's mount this guy's twin over there.
Guys, so this is our next update. We actually just finished installing all of the fiber optics. We're moving on to the shooting stars, which we have to sequence and make our own design patterns. Once we're done with that, we're going to trim things out, wait for the boys to get the car off the rack, throw the headliner in, and then start the next process. Besides that, we'll keep you guys updated on the next step.
We have our LED fog lights from Morimoto mounted to our Veris bumper. Now it is time to go ahead and adapt the wiring really quick. This is sent to us with the Morimoto 4-banger kit. That is going to adapt to the fog light harness that is already on the car. Wiring done.
Because this car is mostly all white with satin black accents and the fluoro yellow calipers, we're gonna go ahead and remove the chrome badging because the chrome does not go with any of the design on this car. So we're gonna go ahead and apply some satin black badges that we picked up online. We're on the fence about the STI badge. Kind of like the pink, to be honest. It looks kind of cool on here. We're gonna start with these, see how it looks. And we may just black out the chrome, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna start by removing these. We'll stick the black ones on, see how it looks.
And just like that, we're all done. All we gotta do now is take the transmission off, calipers. We're actually gonna do a carbon skin on the knobs. Let's throw the headliner back in the car.
We got power.
We're actually going to be installing a set of JDC bumper, what do you call those, bumper buttons?
They're like quick releases.
They're like quick releases to kind of hold the bumper in a little bit better because the Veris kit was fairly damaged when we gave it to SOS. And they did the best that they could, and they actually got a really good job getting it looking really nice. It's just kind of hard to replicate good fitment on a fiberglass bumper like that. So the fitment, yeah, looks really nice.
This is too bad that you really can't see this part.
Yeah.
Because it's so sick. But anyways, that's pretty much what's gonna look like.
The bumper looks brand new, but the fitment is not 100% where we want it. So we're gonna put these in, and it's gonna give us exactly the fitment that we want, which is gonna be really nice.
It's gonna give us 100%.
So now Ricky's gonna start smoking holes in the car to put that in there.
That's what I do.
Those are really bright, actually. Wow.
Oh, man.
Holy shit, those are Dude, it was a mess like 5 minutes ago. It looked like it was all crazy. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I see that. The shooting stars, dude.
We just finished the install on this 2021 Subaru STI. We did a 550 star standard package as well as shooting stars. We did it same day turnaround in just a matter of about 5-6 hours. The install went amazing. I want to show you some of the features that come with this. We have our controller that controls all of your colors. You have different show functions as well as your brightness, twinkle speed, and the best of all, my favorite is going to be the music mode. On the other controller, you have the controller that handles all of the shooting star features. You have 20 different unique features and patterns. But not just that, you also have access to our Bluetooth app where you can make custom colors and set all your preferences, whether it's music mode, RGB, fade functions, flash functions, so it's honestly limitless. Besides that, you guys can follow us at Opalite Optics on Instagram. Shoot us a DM if you want to get an estimate. We are located in Escondido, California, and all our turnarounds are same day. Not just that, we also opened up a location in Las Vegas that's ran by my good friend Rovan. He's done over 600 cars with me and he just moved out there, so go ahead and support that page. And if you guys live in Vegas, hit him up, knows what he's doing, and gets your car back on time. Besides that, check out the headliner. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Well, we just wrapped up the wiring for these fog lights on the STI, and while we were doing that, we took our old battery out. If we're gonna be putting the battery back in, we might as well swap it out for an awesome Optima battery. So we went ahead and found the replacement, got the same exact footprint. We're gonna go ahead and put that in. Now this is gonna give us a little bit more crank amperage, and it's going to make this thing fire up even smoother than it already was. We got an awesome Cartboy clamp for this battery. That is gonna sit here and look a lot better than the stamped steel that comes stock.
Okay, while Will's knocking out the Optima battery and a few other bits wiring related, I'm gonna knock out the livery for this thing. Our boys over at the Hoonigans and us created a little collabo windshield visor. We got some decals for the side of the car as well as a livery style graphic for the side of the car that we're gonna pop on here while Will's doing the battery stuff. So this collaboration should make it very clear that if you head over to hoonigan.com or throtle.com, spend money there buying parts, clothing, merchandise, whatever it may be, you're gonna get an entry to win our Subaru STI, which is turning out pretty rad. So don't hesitate, get those entries in today. I hope one of you guys wins this thing.
This little mini one right there. That's cool. Satin black to like a gray, almost even to it's like a light gray. It's really cool. A new windshield banner too. Sheesh, let's go.
Alright guys, that is it for today's video. We finished up the final touches on the STI. I think it turned out awesome. We had our boys over at Opalite Optics come down, so huge shout out to them. We also added our bumper quick releases. This fixed the alignment issue that at least me and Mickey had with the bumper. It wasn't sitting as perfect as we wanted it to. Now that that's installed, looks good, fits way better. What else do we do here, Will?
Well, sticking with the front bumper, we now have some Morimoto 4-banger LED fog lights, and they light up the freaking front of this thing really good. And then Mickey got pretty busy with our livery. He added the Hoonigan and Throtl collab livery to this. It's got a lot of flory yellow and it's pulling a lot more of that accent, and it looks really, really sharp.
Mickey also went around the entire car and changed out all of our badging. We got the beautiful jet black on the back with floral yellow, looks awesome. And he added our little STI badge up front, which is super cool. That's about it. So we are dropping the STI back at SOS. Boys over at SOS, Oscar wasn't too happy with the way the rear bumper came out on the car. There's a little bit of off-white difference coloring between the rear quarter panel of the factory paint and the bumper. They're gonna correct it, make it look nice. Let me know what you guys think of the car so far, aside from this minor correction we need to make. I think it turned out awesome. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.